2 months earlier. I'm gonna play hard mode. It barely makes the game any harder, but I'm playing it because it's there. And when I started this game, the SDA run did that too, so why not? It just makes your weapons slightly less strong, so you will need more hits to kill anything. But that's the only thing that changes, I think. So this is a special run. It's not any percent, it's Pitfall percent. What I have to do is beat the game and get all the Pitfall letters, which gives you a little surprise at the end of the game. But I'll let you see that. And go! So this is Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. It's a platformer / exploration game released on the SNES. I'm playing the SNES version, obviously. But this game was actually released on a lot of platforms. It was on Genesis, it was on PC. It was originally on PC, by the way. And also on GBA, maybe PS1, I'm not sure, maybe some others. So there's really a lot of machines. I think you can get the cycle. Yeah, I got the first cycle, nice. That's something that I actually missed in my GDT run, so that's cool. Let's get the hearts. So this level is really based on cycles. And something that I learned recently, actually jumping in this game slows you down very slightly. Now, okay. But when you want to quick climb a rope, it's good to do a few jumps. So you don't have to climb it manually, if you see what I mean. And we're already at the first boss. So he's invincible before he starts moving. So I'm gonna go behind him. Now he can be damaged. First bomb, second bomb, third bomb, he's dead. Okay. When I played this game as a kid, I hated this boss. It took me a long time to beat him. But now that I understand better how he works, it's a piece of cake. It's difficult, but a piece of cake. Oh, okay, I got that. I wasn't sure because that was really risky. Okay, what I did is this tiny skip. It's possible to go to the other side of the platform, of a wall. That was intended to be a wall, but you can go to the other side of it. And there's still a few pixels of platform that you can land on. You can jump from that and skip a little part of this level. And there I also did a not skip later. It's going hard. It's going fast. I can't really. My commentary kind of keep up with what's happening. And at the end of this level, I picked up a magic pepper or whatever it is, and it increases my speed. So you want to get that because it's well, we want speed. And that's good. This level is the first one with a Pitfall letter, so I'm going to pick it up. I'm also going to get the hearts. So this was a P. Pitfall has 7 letters, so there's 7 hidden in the whole game. So that was the first one. Okay. Yeah, here I wanted to time my jump. There was also a little skip there. If you jump from that that thing that I rode there, you can skip part of this level. You were supposed to be more down. You were supposed to be on the lower floor first, and then climb up, but you can skip part of that. 6, okay, jump now. Okay, you can actually place 3 jumps on this rope, but 2 is fine. It's still a bit faster than doing it normally. And we beat this level. There's not a lot of levels in this game, it's a pretty short game. Right. At the beginning of this level, you can see that there was a really strange pixelated scorpion, and you can get there. Oh, I missed it. I'm supposed to jump from this platform and reach here. So this is a secret that I will talk again after the run. I believe I will have a few minutes to show off something cool. Okay, how many tries to get this? I want to clip through this pillar. Okay, 3rd try. That's not too bad. So I've skipped about half of this level. It's like 26 seconds of content. Oh my god. It's difficult to get the timing of this while talking. Okay, now. Yeah, these are just time based. It's harder when I have to speak. I'm sorry. There I picked up a magic hourglass which freezes all the enemies and they cannot damage me, which is also really handy. Now another thing, I'm gonna pick up this magic pepper. It's intended to just reach a secret, but you can use it to completely skip this boss. There, I skipped a boss. I was supposed to fight these 2 jaguars, but thanks to the magic pepper, I have so much speed that I can simply jump above the trigger and never start the boss. It's really that simple. And it's cool that the ending trigger of the level works even though you didn't beat the boss. It's really convenient. As far as I know, this trick does not work in any of the other versions of the game, so if you're playing the Mega Drive version or PC version, you will have to fight all the bosses. Okay, I got hit twice by the fire because I was not fast enough, so I picked up the heart. Fire hazards do a lot of damage in this game. By the way, if you don't know how health works in this game, here I'm really waiting because this does a lot of damage. It's represented by the top right of the screen. So there I picked up the TV. In the top right of the screen there's a crocodile which is coming closer and closer to me as I take damage. Here there's a hidden hole. Oh, it probably didn't need that heart, but whatever. Here I'm jumping and diving down. You have a diving move in this game. So when you know that you're about to jump off of a platform to reach a lower ground, you can do a dive animation which will push you forwards by a few pixels. You save a few frames by doing that. And it will be pretty much a good idea in most cases like that. Oh, I got hit by the fire, but that's okay, I was almost at full health. Oh, and by the way, that final rolling thing is an instant kill. That's really not cool from the developers to put it there just as the final thing to dodge in this level. Okay, if I'm fast enough I can make this task cycle. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, that was really good. The F is in this level. If I damage these snakes enough, I can use them as ropes. And in hard mode you actually need to use a boomerang to do that, otherwise you don't do enough damage. And so here's where the F is hidden. Let's jump over this because there was a hidden rope. How did I not pick up that part? It's sort of a hidden thing that you can, on these stumps you can go on there, go on them, and if you crouch on the middle of them, then you will be shot upwards very fast. It's not a very commonly run-down fact. Okay, this is a pretty difficult level, but it's really cool to speedrun because it just goes from left to right. You have a lot of vertical optimization to do though, and you're also damage boosting through a lot of stuff. Here, as I was falling, I used my whip in midair to cancel a crouch animation, which always occurs if you fall from too high. But it's cool that you can just cancel it. And there, I took a heart for safety. I probably didn't need it, but well, it takes almost no time, so whatever. And now, welcome to the obligatory autoscroller. Oh yeah, I see that the game might look dark for you, and I'm sorry, it's actually not supposed to be that dark. It's pretty dark, but it might be either my capture card or I don't know. The game is not as dark as what you see on your screen. I'm really sorry, but there's nothing you can do to fix that. It just happens for this game. This game does not display exactly the same on various TVs. At GDQ I tried this game on several TVs and I got different results, even with similar settings, so it's strange. It can be really dark or not that dark, depending on the TV, and maybe the way you're capturing the audio, the video. So this level is really straightforward. You just run on this minecart, and the red lights indicate whenever there is an obstacle in front of you. So you have to dodge the obstacle in one way or another, otherwise you die. It's instant death. And those ghosts behind me, they don't kill me, they just put me off balance. And when I'm off balance, I cannot jump either up or down. But it's barely even an issue, because generally there's no obstacle right after them, so even if you get hit by them, which happened, it does not matter at all. Okay, next level. There's not a lot of levels in this game. I think this is the 9th one. And this is where the A is located. Okay, a little dive here. I have a lot of health, so I can just afford taking damage. There's a heart hidden here. Okay, there, I had to wait for this. You can skip one of these platforms. I have to wait. These platforms are on a global timer of the whole game, not just the level. That's why you cannot really know if you are on a good cycle, if you're gonna be on a good cycle or not. And that's why generally it's better to wait. Even if you see that the platform is open and you can go there, you might be at the end of the cycle and not know it. So it's very dangerous to go for it. And here I'm actually pushing a switch which was in the background there. And this switch opens up the door where the A is. This door. It's really difficult to find if you don't know it. And now that I picked up the A, I have to go back up. I'm gonna do this because why not? And here is the boss. It's a really hard boss, but you know what? I'm gonna skip it too. So this boss skip doesn't work the same way as the previous boss skip, interestingly. Here I actually jump into the boss trigger, but it turns out that if you perfectly rebound from the floor, as soon as you hit the floor, then the trigger does just not work. It does not activate, and you can actually repeat jumping there as soon as you rebound perfectly from the ground. It sounds hard to do, and it's actually easy to do because this game has a really generous input buffer. I believe it's something like 4 or maybe 5 frames. So you can already input your jump before you land, and it will still make you rebound from the ground perfectly. So that skip is actually easy to do. If you need a bit of practice, but when you get it down, it's very reliable. Okay, here, this is difficult to find. Oh my god! Just enter here. There's a hidden door behind this pillar, and that's how you get the L. Sometimes the door don't work well. It's a bit weird. So now, I believe we have all Pitfall letters. Oh, except for the last L. But that one I will get it by just beating the final boss. So no problem about this one. Okay, final boss, Warrior Spirit. He kidnapped our dad, so he's mean. I have to wait a bit. Now he's vulnerable. I kind of know when he becomes vulnerable just from watching him how he moves before the fight starts. So the optimal DPS that I can do is just use a bomb, then 2 stones, then bomb stone. Yeah, he was actually dead when he was out of the screen, but the death only carries out when he's landed. And time. Hey, sub 12! This is a new record, at least for this category. New PB, that's cool. Son, what took you so long? Are you serious? It took me like 12 minutes.
Can't please everybody.
Exactly. So this is what you get from getting all Pitfall letters. You have this little message, now take a photo to document your triumph. And that's it. There's nothing else special when you get all Pitfall letters. But yeah, it's a cool thing, I guess. So now that there's one thing I'd like to show off. It's going to be about 2 minutes. So, Fiesel, am I allowed to do it? Or should we move
for it?
Oh, okay, cool. The rest of the credits is really not that interesting. So we'll just show off whatever I wanted to show off. Oh, what's the level code? I hope I remember it. Okay, so okay, that's it. I remembered it. So I'm gonna be a filthy casual and use an in-game code to go to the 4th level, the ruins. So this is something I always like to show off when I speedrun this game, because you probably noticed that really weird pixelated scorpion here. That's where the eye was. But here there's also a hidden cobweb which shoots you up there, and there's this strange vortex. If I go in the vortex, ta-da! I get to play as Pitfall in the very first Pitfall game, the Atari Pitfall from 1982. So that's a cool thing. It's entirely within this game. Gameception. Pitfallception, if I may. So that's why when we rescued our dad, he was that pixelated, because he's actually the first Pitfall from the Atari game. And you get to play that game. So yeah, here you can just wait on top of the crocodile's head, but I suck at this, so couldn't even show it off. Whatever, you only have 3 lives and then the game puts you back in the regular game. You can actually replay it, I think. So it's a nice thing. It's a secret in here. Oh, you can replay it, yeah, the vortex is still there. Okay, that was Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. I hope you enjoyed this game, as much as I do, because it's a really solid platformer. Even though it looks like it's a well-animated game, but often these games tend to be really clunky in the way they control, but it's not the case for Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. It really controls fluently. You can jump, do a lot of actions very well, and it's very responsive, very great to play. Okay, last